Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and the topic we're going to discuss in this video is a question: should there be privacy in a marriage? And this is a very broad kind of question, and you probably had something particular in mind. But you know, at the Marriage Foundation, hopefully you're a subscriber, you know that the approach that we have to marriage is all about the marriage as a whole. And so I'm going to try and give you enough information so that it really solves your problem. You want to call it a problem of wondering whether there should be privacy. So, you know, there's a very deep spiritual truth involved here. And that is that what is ever in your mind is private. It's personal. It is nobody's business but your own. In fact, if you were to take the course, if you were to read one of the books that we have, you would recognize that we advocate that what is in your mind is yours. If it's positive and it's going to contribute to the happiness and the love in your marriage, share it. But if not, if it's something you're struggling with, whether it be anger or an emotion or suspicion or fear, keep it to yourself. Because the whole idea about marriage is to have happiness. You got married to be happy. You got married because you fell in love with your soulmate, and happiness and love, those are the pole stars for your marriage. And so anything that you do outside of within yourself should contribute to happiness and to love. Doesn't that make total sense? You know, it's amazing because what's happened is Western psychology has taken over marriage. And so they have these philosophies that are so messed up about you should be open with your spouse. You should tell them how you're feeling. You should tell her how you're feeling. No, you shouldn't. That's where you retain your privacy. That's where you keep it to yourself. You don't dump on your wife or on your husband. You don't talk about those things. And that's where privacy is so important. Now, if your spouse is wanting to check your phone, look at your Facebook page, wants your passwords, all of these things, your attitude should be, so what? You should be very transparent with your spouse. You shouldn't be hiding things that you're doing in the world because it may trigger suspicion. It may trigger fear and anxiety. And again, that's the opposite of what you want your spouse to feel. You want your spouse, you promised when you gave your vows, you promised your spouse to make them happy, to bring joy into their lives until death do you part. Remember that? And when you take a part of your life and you pull it outside of your marriage, and now I'm talking about your mundane stuff like whatever, you know, girls' night out, which I don't approve of. I don't think that's a great idea. Or guys' night out. It's not a good idea. Why don't you want to be just with your spouse? Are those things evil or bad? No. But you don't want a private life because your marriage should complete you. Your marriage is all about finding the ultimates in life. What are the ultimates in life? Ever new joy, ever expanding love. Those are the ultimates. Why are those the ultimates? Because you're a soul. You married your soulmate, but you're a soul. Now you have a body and your mind, but you're a soul. And those are the ultimates for the soul. And those are your ultimates for your marriage. So you have to use discrimination. To have privacy in your married life is not a great idea. It will undermine those two. It will step on the toes. It's sending a message to your spouse, whether it's your wife or your husband, that they're not everything for you, and they should be everything for you. And remember, what is in your mind, that is yours. No one has the right to go into your mind and hear what you're thinking, hear what you're feeling. Those are yours. And, life is about evolving. Life isn't about getting born, having a childhood, then facing your teen years and going to school, getting a job, getting married, dying. It's not what life is all about. Life is about evolving. And evolving means dealing with the stuff that is in your head, uncluttering your mind so that you, the soul, start becoming your personality. That's evolution. Marriage is an amazing vehicle for that, because you're looking at your stuff, because your husband or your wife is right there acting as a mirror, and you could see your flaws and you want to get rid of those. But that's the answer. That is the answer. Now, we're getting up to 30,000 subscribers. For some odd reason, it's catching on. Hopefully you're a subscriber. It's because our approach to marriage is so different. And it's not new, but it is new in the world. This is very cutting edge stuff. Eventually this will be all there is. And we're starting to recruit people who want to be TMF counselors. And so if you have an interest in that, it's not on the website yet, but it will be soon. And let us know if you have an interest in that. Just go to our website now and use the contact form. Let customer service know you'll have an interest in it, and they'll let you know when it's ready. And it's amazing stuff that we have, because we wrap everything around what marriage should be wrapped around: love and happiness. And not just a little bit, but that deep joy within. That is you, the soul, and the love that is unconditional, which again is you, the soul. So I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm grateful for you coming by to learn these things, and I hope you do again. Like the video if you wish. Definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you want to leave a comment, you may do so. Thank you again. God bless you. Take care. God bless you.